everybody, and welcome back to yet another episode of Best of Besiege. This is a series where we look at some of the best and amazing Besiege creations created by you guys, sort of figure out how they work, and just have some fun with some amazing creations. So, anyway, today, guys, we're just starting right ahead. Look at this crazy first-person view. We barely made that, didn't we? But if you didn't guess it already, we are driving sort of a chopper gunner. Look at this guy. Look how sweet he's looking. So the movement by far is my favorite part about this thing. Usually flying machines and my ability to control them, those don't really match too well. We're gonna try to let's slam into that giant statue over there. But this guy is super simple to control. You got your X key, which allows you to ascend up into the air, and then whenever you want to head downwards, you just have to push the C key and you start heading downwards. But you might run into a block. Oh my goodness, did we just we just got blown up to another dimension, dude. But here is the coolest thing about this guy. Obviously, you got all the sweet little controls for like expert pilots and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, we went way too far there. But the coolest part is by far going to be the missiles on this guy. This guy, oh my gosh, he's equipped with quite the artillery, I must say. We're gonna try to, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get a hold of yourself. But I'm gonna try to aim it at the castle over there and see what damage these missiles can do. Okay, here we are. I think we're ready. Let's start leaning forward a little bit, and oh my goodness, that was amazing. What a blast, dude. Look at, oh my gosh. We sent that castle flying. There were like pieces 10 miles away. That is kind of funny. But the missiles on this thing are super overpowered. We even, oh gosh, I guess you can't launch all the missiles off at once. Oh, here we go. Can we fire? Let's get up a little bit. Maybe to the right a little bit. Oh goodness, I am not a very good pilot. Not a very good pilot at all. Okay, and aimed up. No, we're a little bit low. A little bit higher. I'm trying to hit the statue. Come on. Oh gosh, now we're too high. Maybe? Did I hit it? No, I sort of almost hit the castle. This thing, it's kind of hard to shoot, but not only does it have all those rocket launchers on it, it also has a pretty nice set of cannons at the front. Let's see if we can at least hit this statue with some cannons. Oh boy, this third-person view is insane. I think we're about ready to fire them cannons. Are we aimed up? Maybe a little to the left, and no! Dang it, we'll just have to crash into it. I don't think, is the helicopter going to be able to handle this? We took a little bit of damage. We're shaking. There's just a windstorm outside. It's not, oh goodness, up. We're down. At least we had a safe landing, you know? The pilot inside, he's not feeling too bad. Okay, so continuing on with our sort of war theme, we are now going to be looking at a tank. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. I've tried to build multiple tanks in this game in the past, and I have to say this is probably the most accurate representation. Unfortunately, we do have a little sheep underneath us. Oh man, say a quick prayer for this sheep. We're gonna be dropping this tank down. Oh wait, the sheep actually made it. Okay, the sheep's fine. That's good to know. That's good to know. But anyway, there are a lot of different parts going on here, and surprisingly, it's pretty fun to control. It even has these crazy looking cameras, that way you can actually look like you're a little gunner man driving the tank. Alright, I guess this is the main camera. You do have the ability to move both of the tracks individually, so that way you can actually turn around and do somewhat aiming. Alright, let's go ahead and try to hit some of these knights over there. Honestly, I think we should go for more of a long shot. Okay, so we've just about managed to turn around now. Let's go ahead and operate sort of the main gun on the system. So we do have various ways to control this guy. You can actually choose to move left, right, and then even look up or look down. So we're gonna try to line up, and you know what, let's try to hit that bomb over there. Are we lined up? Alright, it looks like we're about lined up with the bomb. We're gonna go ahead and give this guy a fire. Alright, and shoot it. Oh, what a perfect hit. Oh my gosh, I'm honestly surprised I hit that. That was pretty impressive. And the cool thing about this is there's actually a machine gun on the back here. So let's go ahead, equip the machine gun, see if we can Will we be able to manage? Oh yes, we can even hit some knights behind us. This is going to be amazing. Alright, I think we're about ready to shoot this machine gun, but I just want to take a second and admire this detail. Look at that, like these little handles they have on it. That is amazing. Those are the little grip pads that you can actually put on things. I think he squished them up, and they look like little handles for the machine gun. And then we have a cannon somewhere attached to the front of this guy. Alright, let's go ahead. Unfortunately, there's no way to actually aim down with this machine gun, so we're just going to have to sort of shoot in that direction. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, we didn't even hit anything. We did shoot like a flame ball out of something. I don't know. That was a little bit crazy. But anyway, that is the tank. I am surprised we did not kill that sheep. He's like following us around. What is he doing? We have a little tank friend. But by far the most impressive thing is just the detail and how realistic this thing's looking. The track that's going around the tank, the wheels just grip right into it, and it's pretty nice. And it's really interesting how this thing spawns in. Before you spawn it in, the track is actually a straight line and it's separated, and then you got to sort of tighten it up to the wheels. I don't know, this is just a really cool way of doing it, and to actually make a track that sort of works in Besiege. And then obviously once you have your track all tightened, you can go ahead and push the P key and it will drop it onto the floor. But just moving it around is so cool because the wheels actually grip into your different tracks, and that sort of makes the tank move, just like a tank in real life. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen some of the Avenger Marvel movies where they have this flying aircraft carrier that's traveling through the sky. Well, somebody has actually built a flying aircraft carrier that is traveling through the sky. This thing is absolutely insane. It's pretty fun to control and drive around too. It does sort of kind of float through the air, but nevertheless, it is still a fun concept. And hey, we just have a flying aircraft carrier that you can control and drive wherever you want. Now, not only is this thing look amazing, but it is actually functional and does have some cannons that can be fired on the side. So, let's line up for a shot, shall we? You know what? Let's line up to try to shoot the little sculpture over there. Oh boy, don't tip it over. Try my best here. Alright, it looks like we're about lined up. We are quite far away, but we'll see how far these cannons can travel. Okay, so we can go ahead and control them with the F and the H key to actually make them all point in the correct direction. So, we're going to sort of fire from the right side of our ship. We're shaking a little bit. We are shaking a little bit. It looks like we have an okay shot. We might want to turn a little bit to the left here, and then obviously we can still aim up and down, so that looks like as far down as we're going. Alright, I think we're about lined up for our shot. Don't know how far this is going to go, but fire away! Oh no, we were short. It's so funny taking off with this thing, because they make you take off and it's like right in front of this. Oh, should we try to squeeze through this gap? Oh boy, this is going to be... did we hit it? Did we hit it? Do you think we can just squeeze through there? Oh, we have torn a hole in the side of this ship, man. That is not looking good. But the cool thing about this is it is nearly impossible to crash. It's using a lot of different balloons, I would imagine. So honestly, driving it around is super simple because you just have a nice little boost in the back from some rockets, and you pretty much can't crash the thing. Oh, I guess you could drive it into a wall if you were like me, and then just tear off the side of your ship. So in these Best of Besiege videos, I have been saying time and time again how these inventions and, you know, cool cars and planes that people are creating, they're awesome, but I keep saying how the next step is going to be actually to make a map to play these awesome inventions on, you know? I want a race car track that I can actually go ahead and drive this crazy race car that somebody built on. You know, I want something like that where I can actually have races with my friends. I think that's going to be the next step to make this game awesome. Well, somebody's actually managed to do that and make a game inside of a game. So inside of Besiege now, someone has made a full-size maze that we're going to try to traverse through today and see if we can actually make it to the end. I'm excited. Okay, let's see how this thing's looking. So we can go ahead, start the game here, and it's controlled using the camera. So we're going to push F to get into our camera, and then you can just use the W, A, S, and D key to actually move around, and then we have the arrow keys, and that let us sort of turn around. So we're gonna use these together to try to get through this maze. Oh man, I've heard this maze is like super long and super difficult to complete. I don't know if that's true or not. We're gonna try our best though. Oh, I really wish I could be leaving breadcrumbs as I'm going through this maze, you know, so I don't accidentally go backwards the way I'm going. This looks promising so far. We haven't had to turn around yet. But I am so excited. Somebody's actually finally managed to make, we've reached a dead end. Somebody's actually managed to make a map in Besiege though. And that's awesome. That is so sweet. So that means hopefully the next step is going to be, you know, try to make a race course, and then we can, you know, maybe get multiplayer in here. And honestly, I think the best way to solve it is going to be to use sort of an algorithm. So every time we come to a turn, we're just gonna turn right, and then that way, that will lead us to travel down every corridor until we eventually find the exit. It might take a little bit, but honestly, in a first-person maze, I'm thinking that's the best way of doing things, because there's going to be no other way to know. So we're gonna try to turn right at every possible turn, and then if there's no right, we'll at least go straight before turning left, and that way we will eventually make it to the end. Oh my goodness, I swear I've seen the same thing over and over again. Honestly, my schooling has taught me a little bit for this. I just wrote a program in my computers class for how to sort of solve a maze using an AI, and hopefully we're gonna be using the same technique here. To be honest though, I have no idea where we even started, so we might just be running in circles at this point. But if we turn right at every intersection, and then if there isn't a right, we at least go straight, and then left is sort of our last possibility, then we should go through every possible intersection, and then we'll actually find the end to the maze. Oh, this looks new. Maybe. To be honest, it all is mushing together. It is all very much mushing together, and I have no idea where I am at this point. I swear I've been to this one spot 10 times. Oh, is this it? Is this it? Have I found the end to the maze? Yes. Yes, we did it. I want to see my time on that thing. That was honestly pretty difficult, but I think that's the trick. You just got to turn right at every intersection, and then if you can't turn right, you go straight, and then if you can't go straight, you turn left, or you just turn all the way around. And that just like guarantees that you go down each and every path. We did it. That took me a little bit. To be honest, now that I'm looking at it this way, there are a lot of different turns. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised I got through it that quickly. Look at this. Wait, let me see this. Oh my gosh, that is what we've just been through. Oh, that is a lot of... Oh my goodness, how did I do that? Where do you start? Where's the start? The start is... Alright, so here's the little cart that you start on. I guess this is, yeah, this is sort of what you use to maneuver the track. So the exit is all the way over on this side, and you start all the way over there. Look at that. That was all we had to go through. That is ridiculous. Wow, to be honest, I am pretty impressed with myself. I thought it was like a super easy maze and I was just being an idiot and going in circles the whole time. But actually, that strategy, that got me out of there pretty quickly. Don't worry, lads. The cavalry is here. That's right. Somebody's actually made the French cavalry in Besiege. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna charge. We're just gonna charge right at these little knights here. Oh goodness, they can't even handle the cavalry. That is, that's quite adorable. You just move them with your arrow keys, and they sort of form together like a little boat. Oh no! Oh, the one guy got trapped in the castle. Oh no, he's up. We're stuck. We're stuck. The one guy got imprisoned, and now the whole cavalry's stuck. If you all really wanted to, you could even get a first-person point of view of what it would look like to be a member of the French cavalry and to crash into, oh gosh, and hit bombs. Oh, this is a very dangerous life. Oh my goodness, they were all vaporized. They are no longer with us today. It's just so adorable how they sort of move together like a car, even though they're like this weird little cavalry thing. And so you can just throw them around and have some fun with. Oh, and now we got the magical upside down cavalry. Oh gosh, this is pretty destructive. Anyway, that's gonna be where I end today's episode of Best of Besiege. Honestly, I just gotta say, I am so impressed with the amount of detail that's put into each of these machines. Like, look at this. Look at their little legs. There's a little fan on the side of them. That is adorable. He's shaking. That guy's he's nervous. This is his first day on the job. He's scared, dude. Did that house just blow up when we hit it? Okay, but anyway, that's about it for Best of Besiege. I hope you all have enjoyed. I will provide you guys with links down in the description, so if you want to check out with any of these creations and play them for yourself, I encourage you, try out the maze. That was especially the most fun. And I honestly can't wait to see more and more of those maps ideas that you can sort of play, because these creations are fun, but it's always best if we can get some sort of racetrack to race these awesome race cars on. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. My name is Crew, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode of Best of Besiege.